Social Media Strategies for Professionals and Their Firms. The Guide to Establishing Credibility and Accelerating Relationships. Written by Michelle Golden. Narrated by Elisa Carlson.
Graphs and charts found in the print edition of this book are available to you as a downloadable PDF. To access this file, please click on the link on the product page where you purchased this title. Thank you.
Introduction. At the core, I'm a practical person with a big picture goal of increasing the profitability of professional firms, and that's how I broached the subject of social media strategies for professionals and their firms. It's equally relevant for any size firm, from a sole practitioner to the largest professional firms in the world. This audiobook discusses practice growth for professionals who provide advice, counsel, and ideas to others. These valuable offerings are labeled by practitioners themselves as mere services, when what they really are is the conveyance of knowledge accumulated from years of practical and impractical experience, on top of years of education. Sure, you're doing someone a service, but your actual offering is knowledge and its skillful application. Like a surgeon knowing exactly where to cut and, just as importantly, where not to. Traditional corporate marketing techniques, interruption and passive advertising, simply do not do you and your knowledge offering justice. Most advertising and public relations campaigns, as well as sponsorships, brochures, and brochureware websites, Web 1.0, merely bark, "We're here" messages. They accomplish little with regard to illustrating to audiences the true differentiator of your knowledge, that it comes from you. But another method does. How will a prospective buyer of the benefits of your knowledge know, or at least reasonably estimate, that you're deliverable, and the style in which you deliver it is what they want or need? Demonstrating your credibility and unique nature are key. Way back in the era before Bates versus State Bar of Arizona, and the subsequent lifting of ethical restrictions for lawyers and accountants to advertise, this was achieved the old-fashioned way, via personal interaction and conversations. In a surprisingly enduring article written by Bruce Marcus shortly after Bates, he describes the root of marketing. Every professional must recognize that in every relationship with a client or prospective client, in every contact, in every activity, there is an element of practice development. These interactions were, and still are, relationship marketing in its purest form. These conversations tend to be one prospect or customer at a time, so conducting many is quite time-consuming. Plus, earning the chance to even have this sort of personal conversation sometimes takes substantial patience and effort, especially to move a discussion from broad topics to the other person's needs, and then to your knowledge or expertise. After 1977's changes to ethics restrictions, firms began to dip their toes in some traditional corporate-type marketing activities in hopes of doing some of this conversing en masse. But professionals were relatively slow to adopt traditional marketing tactics, and did so with notable resistance. Marketing personnel and consultants struggled to help firms become comfortable with formal corporate messaging. Important point. Professionals weren't immediately comfortable with corporate speak or brochure-type lingo, aka fluff or gobbledygook. Their instincts were actually right on. Even 10 years after Bates, an article in Minnesota Lawyer magazine implored lawyers to understand that brochures, though a departure from the pre-Bates old-school approach to client development, were sales tools that, if done well, summarize the essence of your firm. Firms were urged to use brochures
Sample complete. Ready to continue?